wants the link so that I know that I have to collaborate with that person closely. Yeah, that will be it. And let me put my hand down. So thank you all. Now let's move on to the very next thing, and this is going to be quick. We are now doing celebration. Yay, awesome. This is usually my best time in this program, when I have to celebrate team members that have put in their sweat and blood, and they've achieved, no, not real blood though, but and they've achieved the result. Oh my God, it's always very inspiring. So let's start with Busola. Congratulations, lady. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Busola is one of those people that has never, ever inboxed me even once to ask me an agile question. And then I asked her, but you don't reach out like that, like some people. So what's going on? She's like, no, I don't need to, because all the answers are already in the drive. So I usually first go to the drive, look it up, and then if I don't see any, or if I'm kind of not very clear on something, I can post on the forum. That is it. And right here, she's here with her results. So you have 2 minutes. Please go ahead and share with the team any helpful tips and maybe anything you did differently from what we've been preaching on a daily basis.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank God. It's just the mercy and the grace of God. And I also want to thank you, Coach. Thank you so much for your selfless efforts. And also, what I did is it's not different from what you've always been preaching. Follow the onboarding guide. Don't be going, all over the place. Like you said, I followed the onboarding guide to a letter that, like I shared the last time, I will make sure when I'm applying for any opening, I will look at the job description that I'm not able to answer, go on the drive, look for the answer, write it in my notes, make sure I can close my note before the end of the day and answer the question. And I also want to thank God for my accountability partner, Georgette. I only have one, and it was just me and her. She would do the other group, and then she would do with me. And anytime we're together, we'll pray together, we'll cry together, we encourage one another together, and we practice. And that was it. And when, like Coach normally say, when the first opportunity came to me, I took it like there was not going to be another opportunity. And when I took that one interview, the first one, I sent it to Coach. She gave me all the feedback. I felt like crying and everything, but then I still summoned up courage, like, okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to run with this feedback, but I'm still believing God. And before you know it, the second day they scheduled my second interview. And at my second interview, what I was hearing was, well, when you come in, this is what you're going to be doing. Or are you ready to come in? Because we saw that you've been on contract. Are you ready for the full-time role and everything? And that right there, and they told me that I already got the job. So I give all the glory to God, and thank you so much, Coach.
Awesome. Amazing. One thing that I need you all to still take away, it's going to be a song to many people because they must have heard me say this already. Please, you bringing your interview for feedback is part of the process. If you really want to run in this journey as you are aiming at that job, you need to see feedback as a gift. We have people here that their 2 months is already running out. I've never ever heard from them what happened with your interview. I know that they're taking interviews. So how would you improve? Tell me. And it takes me so much time to review your interview, to be honest with you, and feed you back. If I am ready to put in that sacrifice for you, why are you not ready to receive it? I don't understand. So if for whatever reason you're still not doing this, then I'm not sure how else I can help you. Busola really leveraged that. I gave her all of the feedback, and she first self-evaluated. That's part of the process. She provided her self-evaluation, and then I built on that self-evaluation. And she was able to apply that in the next phase of the interview, and she got the job. All right, thank you. Any question for Busola? Princess, go ahead with your question.
Yes, I wanted to ask Busola, how long have you been in the program? And so that I can actually know, because like me, I think I should start doing my application. So I just want to know like how long you took for like before you got the job.
Less than 2 months.
Mhm. And she didn't get the job today, though, even though I posted today.
No.
She wanted her background check to be clear first. And then, yeah. Yeah, so Hilda.
I wanted to ask Busola, how many rounds of interview did you have? And yeah, first question.
I had 2. The first one was with 3 senior Scrum Masters, and the second one was with the director of program development and the senior manager of program development. So it was 2, 1 hour each.
And my next question was, what was the time span from the first interview to the second one?
The first one, I had the first one day, and then the second one was scheduled the next day. So the reason why it went so long was the company, they went on Christmas break. So as soon as they came back from Christmas break, 2nd of January was when I had the second one, and that was it.
All right, let's move on to Olubukola.
Thank you. Congratulations, Busola. Mine is simple. I just want to know what role you got. Was it Scrum Master or something else?
Yes, Scrum Master.
Congrats.
Okay, awesome. Zoom user. Yeah, don't worry. Once it's available, I would definitely let you all know.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Let's move on. Let's hear from Anthony. So, especially our French speakers on this platform, I'm very sure that Anthony will inspire you because he's French. Came here, he was struggling with language, but he believed and he kept pushing. So if Anthony can do it, even if you're speaking your dialect, as long as you understand this thing and you're able to communicate somehow, your language should not be your barrier. Your only barrier is you, and it's in your head. That's your only barrier. If you're able to bypass you, it should be fine. So let's hear from Anthony. Anthony, congratulations.
Thank you, Coach. I will say this. I will just, advise everybody, to follow Coach Karen advice, and then the advice that Coach Karen gave us every day was to, when I was still in the platform, was to just exercise the Scrum value when you are in the platform. That's it. During the JIRA, during the class, those 5 Scrum values. That's it. And to the French speaker now, I would just say, don't be scared. As long as you understand you come to class, and then you follow Coach Karen advice, and then specifically you understand what is the 3-5-3, like she always say, 3-5, you master it very well. And then, all the question that just go through the drive and, do what Coach Karen, advise. It is true that we face a lot of rejection. Sometimes we feel like maybe people are rejecting us because we have a language barrier, or maybe because when we speak and they don't understand. I had an interview at Alva University, and she said to me that she's scared about giving me the job, and then the stakeholders don't understand my English. And the instructor, and she said that to me, and she didn't give me the job, but I was not discouraged to do that. Yeah, so she said that to me. But I knew that my time will come, and the job that I got right now, I had people that I know that are English speaker. They were born, speaking English. They failed the interview, and I went there. I got the interview, and then they were So I will say also, I will also advise the French speaker in this platform to do something to value collaborations, teamwork. Very, very important. Very, very, it will help them a lot. Don't say, oh, this person is from this part of Africa, this person is that part of it, from America. Maybe they will laugh at me during the JIRA when I will speak. No, speak, ask questions, talk. I had a great relationship with Fekemi. Fekemi was from Nigeria. I had a great relationship with Stella, and they got the job, through this relationship, and then they were still calling me, talking to me, and then, you know, keep asking me to improve, to keep, you know, pushing, and, you know, please just, you know, keep learning, keep improving yourself. Don't say no, they will not give me the job. No, if you understand very well the concepts, you follow Coach Karen advice, and then also when you have issues, you you know, reach out to Coach Karen. You pay for it. Reach out to Coach Karen and
Don't
ask
dare
for
reach out to me.
yeah, reach out to her.
Just
And
kidding.
yes, and please value teamwork.
Yeah.
And during the Jira class, please speak up, speak up, talk. Coach Karen used to say that to us, and they were like, if you don't do that, you're going to stay for longer. And the longer you stay, it is the same knowledge that you're going to have to get the interview, the same knowledge. So when you stay longer, you just lose your own time. So please just follow Coach Karen's advice and value teamwork. That's
Awesome.
what I can say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You lose your own time and your money. It's not only
Yes.
time. And you know, money
Yeah.
is sensitive. When they hear the money part, it's scary. So they'll be
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to do the work. And we, out of the many French speakers we have here, we also have Emmanuel. Emmanuel is doing great with collaboration.
Yeah.
He is doing amazing. So if we have any other French speaker here that is not wanting to do as Emmanuel is doing, then I don't know how you want to help yourself. So I just wanted to also say that. And thank you very much, Tony. And we are very proud of you. All right, let's quickly. Oh, any question for Tony? Victor, I see a hand up.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I've got a question for both Tony and Bisola. My question is, what advice do you have to someone that just starting up to be like one day want to be like Coach Karen, and for the two of you as well? What advice do you have for them? Like someone just starting the class.
So Victor is in level 1, by the way. So
I will just
what I would say, Victor, is follow, once you get to level 2, follow the onboarding guide. Like Coach would say, once your resume is ready, put your resume out there and start learning those interview questions, because you never know when you get that first call. Because that was what I took opportunity of. I was putting my application out there and I was getting ready. My interview did not even come until like over 1 month after I've been on the group. But when it came, I was ready, even though I was nervous during the first interview, but I knew my material. I was ready. So you should do that. Learn your stuff while you're getting ready for that first call.
yes, love it.
Thank you.
The way I put it is stay prepared, so you will not have to get prepared.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. All right, let's hear from our last team member, Favor. Yeah. Congratulations, Favor. So your turn. Please go ahead and share with us how you were able to do this. You're muted. I know you're saying all the great things.
Yeah,
but I don't hear you.
Yes, I said thank you. Well, first of all, like I said, I remember when you called me, Coach, and you're like, okay, is there anything that I can do to help? I said, well, Coach, I'm ready. I just need prayer.
Yeah.
I did, and that's because I was ready. I had taken interviews, and honestly, I did get feedbacks from them, but I thought that also because of the time when I started getting ready, it was holiday period. I knew I was ready for the interviews and I was ready to speak, it was November. So and November was around, anytime there is Thanksgiving, what follows is Christmas and New Year. So I know that, I think you should learn from here is that don't wait, because I think I waited and then I waited into that time. So don't wait. And also, I know that some people get, once they get rejection, they get demoralized. Please don't get demoralized. Okay. There is only that one job for you. You only need that one yes. You don't need all the yeses. And be okay with a no. Honestly, I get 10 no's. I apply for 10 more jobs. Okay. So
Amen.
I don't wait. I don't sit here and wallow in any kind of no. Okay. And as long as they're saying no, I'm not saying no to myself. They're saying no. Okay. I'll just wait for somebody that will say yes to me, and somebody, okay. And then at that time, it would, you will meet that sweet spot that you're looking for. It would meet whatever you're looking for, your criteria, your, the money that you're looking for, whatever, everything would just kind of fall in place. I interviewed, this one clicked. I interviewed twice, both with directors. And it was just easy. When is yours, it would just be smooth. I've had chaos interviews and it went well, but they still didn't call me. So you just never know. And don't sit there and it's not you. It's, they're also looking for a preferred candidate. That does not mean that you are not worthy of that position. So that's just one of, don't get discouraged by maybe 1 or 2 rejections or even 10 rejections, because just keep applying. You would definitely find your own niche and then it will work for you. That's it.
Amazing. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
All right. So, Favor, I love your point as you're hitting on, don't be demotivated. If you get a no, don't be demotivated. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
It's part of the process. Busola's first interview, she was so nervous. Her voice was shaky and she was fast, even though she knew her content. It was the first interview. She was nervous. And then that served as an icebreaker. It broke the ice like that. And then when I provided that feedback in the next interview, she was killing it. The confidence was all over the place. Not in a bad way though. I mean, it was
yes.
She crushed it. They gave her the job. So I just want to let everyone, again, as a reminder, going for the interview is part of the process. If they're saying no, remember, you're not losing anything. You're either winning if they give you the job, or you're learning. That's it. There is no losing here. That's one thing I want to say. And another thing too, some people reached out to me. I mean, from time to time, we always have people like that, and they're so worried that I'm so scared to take this interview. I have looked up this person. The person is a director. The person is a vice president. So I'm so scared. I'm like, okay, why are you not scared of me? Because I'm not putting my own title out there like that in your face. That's why you're not scared of me. Seriously, if you can be so okay with me, chat anything, then why are you scared of that person? Just because they have some title attached to their name? That should not scare you at all. That is still a human being. The worst they can do to you is say no. That's the worst. They will not arrest you. They will not eat you up. And if you're just afraid of this person, that is because of the title. Now, how do you plan to go lead these teams? Because you will be meeting all kinds of people, all kinds of leaders. How do you plan to do it or to talk to them? So please don't be intimidated by any title at all, at all. As long as you remain respectful, you're not insulting this person. Why are you afraid? I say from today, if you're afraid of that person, you have to be afraid of me too. You know? All right. So yeah, that's it. Any question for Favor, please? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all so much. And I wish you all the best as you embark in this new journey. I will definitely be adding you to the community of practice. And today will be their last day here. So if you need to network anything, please feel free to reach out to them and take their contact, because they will be removed from the platform by tomorrow. Thank you all. Once the recording is available as usual, it's going to be in the usual spot.